Welcome to Global Insiders Podcast. I am Ryan, the Peripatetic One, bringing you information about opportunities relating to jobs, traveling, and any information that can elevate you to your rightful place in this thing called life. You can find more information and how-to methods on globalinsidersgroup.com. That is insiders with an S. And here is today's show.
Hello, insiders. Welcome back to another show. Today, my voice might be sounding a bit husky, and that is because I'm battling a little cold. Not the flu or anything, but just a small cold. But I have to give you my short year in review because it is that time of the year. So let's just dive in. 2019 roundup. In 2019, I decided to only do 2 shows each month, and I was able to accomplish this. I'm very grateful that this happened, and I did it because it was really intense doing a show each week, so I needed to get the time to create a high-quality show. And in that vein also, I got some new equipment nearing the end of the year. I wanted the show to grow much more than it did. And I think part of the reason why it didn't grow is because of a lack of marketing. And lack of marketing was also due to lack of confidence due to the product that I was putting out. And I know that the interviews are really good because I'm asking people questions about how they went about doing things that I know you want to do. So I definitely have confidence in that aspect of the show, but the sound quality was off, and to my surprise, it was the mic. I got a cost-efficient mic initially, and I thought this would have been good, but then when I purchased this mic that I'm using now, a Samsung mic, I was quite astonished at how different the sound was, and I was also kicking myself for this because I was like, wow, if I just done this earlier, it would have made such a huge difference. I would have had more confidence, I would have done more marketing, and of course I would have had more growth. So that is one of the lessons you have to take away from this too. When you're getting started with something, you might not have the budget to go, but try your best to get the necessary tools to do the job. It will make a huge difference. But if you don't have the tools, don't allow that to be the reason why you don't start, because I think starting is very important. Because if you don't start on the journey, you won't know what is on the journey. And sometimes you may even get lucky and get some of the tools that you want just because you started the journey. So don't allow that to make you procrastinate and stop you from doing the things that you ought to be doing. So even though the mic would have been great for me, definitely don't use it as an excuse not to get started. Moving forward, I'll definitely keep the show as is. I'll be doing 2 shows each month, and this is due to the fact that I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I want to start monetizing this show because I know it's good. I know the material is good, and just having a podcast by itself is not something that will give you the money. It does give you experience, and it opens doors for you, but in terms of making money, there's nothing there. So I'm heading over to YouTube to make some money, and I hope this will work out for me. But regardless of what happens, I will not be stopping the show. The show is helping a lot of people, and it's also helping me. So I'll definitely be continuing the show regardless of what the outcome is. But I do hope to make some money from the YouTube. So the aim is to upload 3 shows each week. So at least 3 shows. So you can look out for that. And I want you to keep me accountable to this, because this is something that will benefit me, and it will benefit others. So please come over to YouTube with me. I will share more about that as the days pass. But yeah, by next week the YouTube will be up and running. In 2019, I also learned a very important lesson, and I want to share this lesson with you. Don't allow too much fear in your life. Find it and get rid of it as soon as possible. Fear will make you do things that are just silly. You'll do silly things if you allow fear in your life. You'll make bad decisions over and over if you allow fear in your life. So don't be too fearful. Fear also comes with a cousin, and that cousin is arrogance. And you can see this in your own life, where if you don't want to do something, you start finding excuses. And if someone keeps on pushing at you and trying to get you to do that thing, you might even start to get angry. And that is where the arrogance comes in. I mean, it's like a defense mechanism. But it pops up mostly when you have fear, and you just don't want to do the thing. So you find yourself, getting angry and start saying you can do this or you can do that. So don't do that. Don't do that. It's actually a sign of immaturity, not to teenagers, but to persons who have accomplished a few things in life, like persons who have set some goals and accomplished them. They can see that type of arrogance and that type of fear very quickly and very easily. So try your best to avoid this. It will only make you look like a clown with cake on your face. So with that said, I just want to leave you with those 2 tips for 2020. 1, if you're starting something, try to get the equipment. But of course, if you can't afford it, don't use that as an excuse to stop you from reaching for your dreams. That's not good enough. You need to definitely try to achieve, and to achieve you must start. And the second one is fear. Try to remove fear from your life as quickly as possible, because it will hold you back. I mean, things that you should try, you won't try because you're fearful. And you'll even become arrogant and boastful and angry just because you have that fear. So definitely try to get rid of that fear. So I hope, personally, I will grow in 2020. I hope the show will grow by at least 10-folds in 2020. And I want to get recruiters on the show, as I've been harping about for some time now. That is the direction the show should go. We should go to the horse to find out what they want, and how you can put forward your best foot to deliver what those persons want. I also want to focus on teaching English, because teaching English is it's one of the easiest ways to get to travel and to get a job if you have a degree. And right now, if you're an English speaker especially, you should not be at home jobless. And many persons may fear teaching English because you're saying your ability is not good. But I'll let you know a secret. If you're a native speaker, your English will improve if you apply yourself to the job, because you're going to get the necessary books to learn the grammar and to learn the points that you need to teach. So your English will also improve. I mean, persons don't talk about this. They don't speak about this because they want non-natives to believe that they know perfect English. But I've been in the world of writing for the past 5 years, and I can tell you this. Even the big editors up by, the New York Times, they are also consulting books to make sure that they're doing the right things. It's just the nature of English, because it's memory. Some of it is just not natural. And sometimes you may forget a rule, or you just can't remember how to apply this thing. And even very simple things. So don't be intimidated by that too much. Just do your best, and good things will happen. But even at the very basic level, teaching English, even if it is challenging, you can do it. You just have to put yourself up to the test. You have to want to do well. And if you want to do well, you will practice and you will improve. So yes, don't fear it too much. And of course, I also want to teach people how to move to the Middle East, because the Middle East is tax-free. And yes, we may think of violence and so forth, but with this show, I want to get rid of that myth. Yes, there are violent parts of the Middle East, just like how there are violent parts of just about any country or any region. And I want to show and get people on this show that will speak about how you can improve and how you can move to the Middle East to work, to help yourself and your family. So those are the goals for 2020, and I really hope that you will hold me to them. I hope that I will accomplish them. And yes, I want you to have a wonderful 2020. I hope it will be better than your 2019, and I look forward to serving you. So all the best. God bless. Take care.
Thanks for listening today. I hope you are inspired. You can find more helpful and motivational material at globalinsidersgroup.com. That is, insiders with an S. You can also keep in touch at Global Insiders on Instagram. See you next time, but remember, you can be your own superhero. Bye.